Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here at the Australia Marketplace, the first live one here in LA, and we've been interviewing a lot of the suppliers who are here to talk to buyers and travel advisors. I'm here with Elena Fuentes, correctly, of United Airlines. Now, why United? Because United Airlines does a lot of business, goes a lot of flights to Australia. In fact, I experienced one. We're going to talk to Elena about what's up on the Australian market for United and a whole lot more on Insider Travel Report. Now, Elena, first of all, hello. It's great to see you here at this wonderful. How are you doing at this marketplace? Are things going well?
Very well, yes. It's speed dating. It's quick rounds of 8 minutes, but it's been really interesting, and it's been really nice to meet a bunch of travel advisors that are supporting the return of Australia.
Yeah, and you have by the service you have, and as I told you earlier, I was lucky enough to go from Newark through LA to Sydney on my last Australia trip, and then the reversed on the way back. Was in Polaris class. It was great. But first of all, talk about the routes that you currently have. Because we have an added one we'll talk about at the end, the current routes that you now offer.
Sure. We have daily nonstop service from LA to Sydney, daily nonstop service from San Francisco to Sydney. We have 3 times a week from San Francisco to Melbourne, and then we have 2 exciting, actually.
Okay, all right. So here's the exciting news, and I was fortunate to be in Brisbane for the first one, but talk about you have a new flight it's going to Brisbane, right?
San Francisco, Brisbane starts October 28th.
They're very excited about it there.
Yeah, 3 days a week. And then the other big news is that we are bringing back our Houston Sydney nonstop daily service starting October 28th.
So you're going out. You may be one of the American carriers who are really doing well into Australia right now, right?
We have a really long history into Australia. We're really happy to be offering more service now that the demand is coming back and that things have really opened up a lot more. And then we actually have one more piece of good news.
Okay, tell us.
Sure. We have launched our partnership with Virgin for intra-Australia. So
for Virgin Australia, right?
Virgin Australia. So what this means is that now with United, you can reach all points in intra-Australia that you couldn't reach before.
That's great. And so you have Brisbane, you have Sydney. You're not doing Melbourne, or are you? You're doing
San Francisco.
Sorry, I got it.
Sure, San Francisco, Melbourne, 3 days a week.
Okay, so you got those major cities, and then off of that, you can do Virgin Australia, right?
Correct. You can use that, and that's going to help a lot, especially for the clientele that's here today, selling tours, selling different kinds of packages. They'll be able to really offer a lot more. That is live. Ticketing and baggage agreement, which means you can check your bags in all the way through to your final destination. You can ticket all on one ticket, and that's available now.
Just move it off to Virgin Australia, and wherever you want to go. You want to go to Perth, you want to go everywhere else.
Correct. Yes.
Now, you also, one of the advantages, you also have your Polaris class, which I experienced. I assume you get a lot of business on that going to Australia, given how far it is.
We do, and actually on the aircraft that's flying into Australia, we offer 4 different options. So we offer United Polaris, which is our business class. We offer United Premium Plus, that's our premium economy product. We offer Economy Plus, and then regular economy.
Okay, so that's a lot, and I was happy to be in Polaris. Thank you. It was really a nice. It made it a lot easier, and I mean, it was 27 hours with the connection that I did to get from Newark to Cairns. But then the next day I was on the Great Barrier Reef, so I couldn't complain too much, right?
Yes, right. Sometimes some destinations that are worth it just take a little longer to get to.
Now, have you been to Australia on one of these flights yet?
I have been to Sydney and I have been to Melbourne.
Okay.
That's it. I still have a lot more to see.
Well, you go to Brisbane. And of course Brisbane is going to be in 10 years going to be where they're going to hold the Olympics. So it's going to be an interesting place. It's a very small city, but they're going to grow a lot in the next 10 years. And you're already on the ground floor with your San Francisco Brisbane service.
That's what we hope to do. So United, aside from that, is launching all sorts of new markets. We really, really do have a great positioning, and with our network and with our fleet capabilities, it's really something nice.
Anything else you want to tell our 105,000 travel advisors about United, and specifically about United with its Australia service?
Yes, thank you so much for your support. Part of the reason we can come back to our markets that we've served historically for so long, is because of the support of the agency community. That's something that's really, really important to us. Also, I want to say, we're back in a lot of ways. We're announcing new destinations too all the time. Keep your eye out for what United has, because we have surprises around every corner.
Absolutely, and I've been watching that too. Elena, thank you very much for filling us in. I was, as I told you, I was there in Brisbane when you just announced. I got there the day after it was announced at the airport. They were really excited about it, and then you're telling me about so much more. But it was a great way to get out there. And yeah, it is a long flight, but you know what? If you go on a good airline, it's not going to seem that long.
True. And we have a little bit of everything to offer you.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.